My name is Marvin, XFiles, aka Mr. Sexy Dad Hat on as if I Coach Little League. And today I will be doing the Oppenheimer review. Yes, the movie review, the movie I've been waiting for. Now, during World War II, Oppenheimer, Robert Oppenheimer, he was on this top secret mission called the Dr. Manhattan's Project, where Robert Oppenheimer, he had assembled the world's greatest scientists, and they were developing this atomic bomb. Now, it was a race against time because it was a lot of competition out there. You had Russia, you had Germany trying to develop this bomb, this atomic bomb, the Nazis and all that, all that stuff. And during July 16th, 1945, that's when we witnessed the nuclear atomic bomb. And that is when the world had experienced a terrible weapon that can kill thousands of people. Thousands. Now, Christopher Nolan, I really liked his vision. It was great. Christopher Nolan's vision was just so great how he did things. And Robert Oppenheimer, I liked how he would drown out the noise. He was a brilliant mind, and he didn't have no limit. He never reached his peak. He tried his best to change mankind and to also improve it by creating this atomic weapon. But overall, I love how his thinking process, how he would try to drown out in the sounds, and it was his mindset. It was the raindrops, how it would fall, and it was the ideas. It was the Christopher Nolan. He had these great visuals of like what was going on in his head, and I'm like, okay, this is good. I liked how he did it. It was great. This is a 3-hour movie. A 3-hour movie, and you feel it after a while, but you still are entertained, and like you have to focus up in this movie, girls. You will get lost. I mean, I took history class, so I didn't have an issue with this movie. I already knew about the World War II, how it happened, this and that. But if you haven't, if you ain't you have to just focus, and it'll come to you. But I like the betrayal and the communism and how America hated it, everything, and then it was the act of betrayals. How that people had to look over their shoulders. It was spies everywhere, and people would try to stab you up in the back. Everybody had a motive, and like I love that. Everybody had a part to play, and like every move was calculated to create this bomb. And it was a lot of competitiveness and competition, and man, I love that about this movie. It was just fantastic. Me just seeing that, just witnessing it. And my only flaw is that, man, I wanted to see that atomic bomb dropped and seeing in the deaths and the cry of the people. I had to witness that. So they kind of censored it in a way because it was not shown up in this movie, and I was expecting to at least just witness it. Take me back in that time frame, and I needed to see the deleted people. I had to see it. I just had to see how it was, and this and that. And they talked about it, but I want to also hear them talk about it and also witness that massacre. I just wanted to. I don't know why. And they left that out up in this movie. that was a flaw. I truly hated. But I wonder if this film is banned up in Japan. I'm just curious about that. I'm not sure, but overall, this movie, it was a long ride, a very long ride, and what else I can say? Oh yeah, that's what I can say, man. It was a lot of just brilliant scientists, and they talk about physics and atom and how it worked and this and this and that. And the thing that I hate is that it didn't it gave us a lot of flashback. I was hoping to us actually experience it, and they kind of had them on trial, and then they took us back, and I'm like, nah, I want to experience it. Don't tell me an already told story. I want to experience it from start to middle to end. That was the other flaw I had about this film. But overall, man, this movie is enjoyable. It took a lot of me, man. It took a lot out of me, but it's a history lesson. So if I have to grade this movie, I would give it a B plus. It was great. It was fantastic. Christopher Nolan, you have done it again. I love the visuals, the atomic bomb, and how they talked up. It was a lot of arguments. It was a lot of brilliant minds up in one room, and them crafting this massive destruction weapon. That is something I like. And Robert Oppenheimer, he was the chef of it. He was the chef. He was the head chef, and he was out there just giving out a lot of orders and demands. And he also had issues. He didn't have a backbone. He was brilliant, but he didn't know how to live life as a regular human being. Science, it was his main drive. It was science. And he didn't really have a life in my eyes. I mean, yeah, but not a happy one, cause boy, it's a lot of blood on his hands, a lot of blood on his hands. And me as a human being, I cannot do it, man. He done created a lot of weapons, and he tried to stop it, but it was too late. He was just so driven that and we gotta bomb and those people over there. But I'm like, and the war's over. But he had to achieve that destruction. He had to let it be known in the father who had created the atomic bomb. And he was the depths of the world or something. The depths of something. I forgot. But man, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. This was a good movie. I give it a B plus. I want to know you guys' thoughts in the comment section. My name is Marvin XFiles. 2 fingers. Peace out.